If you want to improve your bench press indirectly, I find the best way to improve it without actually bench pressing is to practice rowing a lot. So bent over rows, machine rows, pen lay rows, T-bar rows. Also, do variations of shrugs. So barbell shrugs, dumbbell shrugs, power shrugs. Because when you bench press, you have to learn how to use your trap muscles properly to protect your shoulder girdle. Because when you're bench pressing, you are squeezing your traps or squeezing the shoulder blades together, especially at the bottom, and then you are pushing it up. You're not pushing it up with protracted shoulders. A lot of people, they have an imbalance between their front and their back muscles. So because their front muscles are overly dominating due to office jobs, cell phone use, and desire to just work the front muscles, the front muscles don't get stronger because the body is trying to protect itself from getting injured. So the body limits the front muscle development based on the back muscle development. It makes no sense if you have a big chest with a really small back. I never actually seen that before. Or if I see it, I see it up to a certain extent. I do agree that you do have to bench press to get better at bench pressing. But for someone like me, I have to do at least 2 to 3 times more rowing variations than bench pressing to be better at bench pressing. At one point, or at some points in my life, I just dropped the bench press altogether and just focused more on rowing. And then when I actually tried bench pressing, my strength went up because my upper back was very weak. From my experience of training and doing pulling exercises, rowing type variations thicken the upper back better, and they carry over to other exercises a lot better. So all the horizontal exercises, the rowing ones, they do promote external rotation of the shoulder girdle. So what happens is when you do bench presses, you do lat pull downs, pull-ups, they do promote internal rotation of the shoulders. At first I didn't get why lat pull down and pull-ups promote internal rotation because it's a pulling exercise. From experience, I find that doing rowing variations can improve my my ability to do pull-ups, but my pull-ups doesn't really improve my rowing variations. Not to say that doing pull-ups or doing lat pull-down is a waste of time. They are great exercises to do. In fact, they actually use a lot of muscles as well. But if you're trying to improve your shoulder health, then you got to do more rowing exercises than vertical pulling exercises like the lat pull down or pull-ups. I still do pull-ups and lat pull down in my exercises. I just don't do as many sets compared to rowing exercises. The rowing exercises are better at pulling your shoulder blades back and fixing the forward rounded shoulder posture. They're also much better at activating your rear deltoids. So the wider the grip of the rowing variations, the more rear deltoids you can activate. Rear deltoids is a muscle that a lot of people don't train in. I know the bench press is one of my worst exercises to do. It's actually one of my least favorite exercises to do. But this is just advice based on experience, based on what I observe from other people working out. I find that the people who were able to bench press more than 225 for reps, they had really strong shrugs and they had really strong upper backs. I've never seen people in the gym bench press a lot of weight while they had forward rounded shoulders. The people in the gym that bench press and have forward rounded shoulders, they didn't bench press as much weight as a guy who had the right shoulder posture. One of the guys I've seen in the gym who bench pressed 245 pounds for reps, he was shrugging close to 500 pounds for reps. So I never actually met anyone who bench presses more than 225 and didn't have strong traps or didn't have strong upper back.